Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. We've got Frank and Jan, who's finally warmed up after being in freezing temperatures tonight.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
I am in North
Norway.
You go.
Santa Claus is living next to me. All kids out there, I am in Santa Claus land.
Oh, right. So you better watch out.
I'm pretty sure Frank is wearing Santa Claus pants too.
Well done, Kate. You better watch out. You better watch out.
Thanks, Frank.
Well done, Kate.
I'll tell you what, he's as far away. He's as far away as possible from Ruben Dias right now. First question, Jan. Has Jan recovered from that Ruben Dias interview yet?
I feel it in my fingers. No, yes, I think that when you be why. Okay.
Oh, you know I love you. I always will.
Yeah,
Come on.
Okay. I feel it in. Yeah. Okay. Now, yes, I have recovered. I do recover because I've been so long in this branch, and when Diaz is doing that, if you just calm down, it's good TV. And I must say, when Diaz started, I saw his eyes getting a bit dark, and I thought, brilliant. I love players. Tell me your opinion. Don't do this. Well, at the end of the day, what is end of the day anyway? It's night, it's evening, and don't give me that. I love Diaz doing that. Be honest, be there, and if he tells me, listen, who do you think you're speaking to? I won a lot of games, and my friend, I told him then, well, that's why I asked you the question, because you're losing games all the time, and I love that. I want them to come out of their shell. I like to have good interviews, so just have a go with me. I've had that a couple of times, and I know straight away that is good TV, and that's what we want to see.
Frank, you've seen the interview, right, with Jan and Ruben Dias?
Yeah, I saw that. That was intense in a way that I saw Diaz trying to rescue his performances and his teammates and everything behind against the microphone of Mr. Jan Fjortoft, and the attack of. But I think it was fair. I mean, the questions were only fair, and Ruben Dias did well, and he was right to say that we won so many games, so you have to pay respect. But Jan was right to say, yeah, so. If I respect what you did before, can you explain to me what is all the losses that you have? But I loved it. At the end of the day, I think it's only a fair interview. And you know what said Ruben Dias off? He said, all I want for Christmas is Jan.
Well, first of all, I'm not going to ask you for a Christmas song. I don't feel that I would get that from you. But I wonder what you would like. Have you ever been like Ruben Dias was with Jan in an interview?
I can relate to Ruben Dias, and in fact, in watching the interview, there is a moment, as Jan asked one of the questions, in which you can physically see Ruben Dias going from someone relaxed to now, okay, we're gonna dance? Let's dance, bro. Here we go. There is a moment in which he physically flips the switch. And to Jan's point, that's when Jan knows that he's got him. Okay, now we're gonna have a back and forth, and that is indeed what we want. And I couldn't agree more with Jan. You want a back and forth, so I can relate to what Jan is saying, but I can also relate to Ruben Dias in feeling like he has to defend not only his teammates, his club, himself, his record, but the truth is, Ruben Dias, it is because of your team, your club, your record that we're asking this question.
Yeah.
And honestly, to see physically him flipping the switch, that's amazing. And I could feel it because I myself have been there. It's like a daily struggle for me.
Is there a kind of Pulitzer interview possible winning award?
Maybe. We should nominate Jan.
When I saw that look from Diaz, I'm thinking of my wife all the time because he got that look as well when he got provocated. So I'm used to that.
When they see you in the... Ali, it's usually you making those kind of jokes.
Well, yes, but I will not be speaking about my wife today.
No.
I love you, babe. Love you so much.
Yes. I was going to say, though.
you, baby. Okay, well.
Jan, this weekend, however, in the mix zone, it might be lonely this Christmas for you because I don't think Ruben Dias is going to be talking to you again. All right, for all. Who will you pick for your team, Kante or Rodri? And the producer note here is that it is in their prime.
Okay.
Oh.
It's hard for me to love a player more than I do N'Golo Kante. And I think he would be so critically important to any team that he's been a part of, certainly in the prime of his career. But you have to say that Rodri right now is the best player, according to the Ballon d'Or, the best player in the world. Now, I have my opinions about that. To see the drop-off of Manchester City and to see that Rodri is not there, and he is a big part of their struggle, even though I don't think it's all of it, it's hard to make an argument against Rodri. I'm going to say Rodri.
Let's ask Frank Leboeuf, same question.
I totally agree with what Ali just said, but in their prime, if I really listen to the producer, I have to say that Kante made such an impact on Chelsea, and it's like, you know, I refer to all those players that we had in France, Tigana, Makelele, and Kante, and who made such an impact. Remember Makelele playing for Real Madrid? They won the Champions League. Makelele came to Chelsea. Madrid didn't win anything for a while. Those players are so crucial to a tactic, and they are so involved in the middle of the park that, with all due respect to Rodri, and I agree again with Ali that Reyna is the best player in the world, I think Kante made a bigger impact because he hasn't got the physics to express and to threat the others. But because of his intelligence throughout what he does and the runs that he makes, the anticipation, I mean, the guy was amazing, amazing.
Okay. Yeah, Jan.
No, this is a tough one because I think best player is what is the definition of a best player? So I think what I do have in common, the both of them, is not only that they are great players, but they're doing everybody around them better, you know. And Kante, wow, how important he was for the coach. He made his players so much better. But I will say. I follow City so close, and I will say Rodri in his prime, just because of the elegance, if you pardon my French, Frank.
All right, I'll make it even then for Frank and say Kante, just to round things off. Ali, next question for you, because talking about watching a team closely, do Bayern have what it takes under company to win the Champions League this season?
Ooh. Do they have what it takes? Well, what it takes may be different this season than it has been in other years, given the fact that we are not really seeing anywhere near the best of Manchester City, anywhere near the best from Real Madrid, although I think that Real Madrid seems to be closer to turning a corner. And so it's wide open. And so Bayern Munich are in the conversation, but if indeed they're going to have what it takes, they're going to have to defend better through the midfield, and more importantly, cut out the mistakes defensively, individual mistakes defensively that continue to happen for this team. Dayot Upamecano, Min-Jae Kim, Alphonso Davies. These guys got to clean it up. And if they do, then yes, they have what it takes. If they don't, then I think they're going to be part of the conversation, but not good enough to win.
Well, what are you feeling on Neuer? Obviously, he's out at the moment with a broken rib. When he comes back, there are some suggestions, some people feeling that he's not up to the job that he was right now.
Well, we have been seeing a continuation of mistakes from Manuel Neuer, and it's not just this season. We go back to last season as well. There were many moments in which you felt like, I don't know, but that is a very tricky situation to navigate for any manager, and certainly a new manager like Vincent Kompany. I don't think that that is the part that he's most concerned about, Manuel Neuer. The players that are in front of Manuel Neuer, that center-back pairing, if they're good, on their best days, they're really good. but they have days in which they can be really, really bad as well.
Well, given that Jan's been speaking German for half the show, we should probably ask him the same question.
Ja, das kann ich gern machen. I will talk about maybe that Bayern Munich. I think that the Bayern, unfortunately for Bayern, because I think Kompany has sorted them out in the league, they will probably win the league. But he has sorted them. They are too dependent on a young kid called Musiala at the moment, and that is not is a good look for if you love football, but maybe for Bayern it's not. I 100% agree with what Ali is saying. In terms of the goalkeeper, it's already decided more or less in the board that they will extend the contract of Manuel Neuer for another year. Makes it into a keeper soap opera at Bayern, because at one point he is getting 60 or whatever. He's getting older. You have to do something. You have Nübel in Stuttgart. What do you do about him? How long can they keep him, loaning him out? What do they do with Perez? What do they do with Ulreich? Will they look for another goalkeeper if Manuel Neuer will get more injuries? Because slowly he's getting more injuries as well. I mean, I'm not only talking about his ski holidays, but you see that when you get older, you get more injuries. So this keeper situation at Bayern, this is to be continued. I don't think this is the last time we talk about that. I don't think they will win the Champions League. I hope they will be there going all the way in, but still Kompany has to show us that he can do it against the great teams. And it's a bit cliche when you talk about the good season in the Bundesliga, but I need to see that.
Well, we promised you there'd be a Marcus Rashford question in extra time. Here it is. Frank, it seems like Rashford's body language is way off. Should he go to another club?
Yeah, it's definitely way off. I mean, I saw him not fighting. I think he doesn't want to stay. That's for sure. We can feel it. I mean, I think he gave up. I don't know why, but I think he gave up. But again, we still have the same question, and we had it yesterday, and I talked about it during the show. You know, who's going to hire somebody with such a low spirit right now? It's going to be hard for a club to put any money down that guy and pay a crazy wage for a player who's not truthful right now. We have no consistency. It's going to be hard. The player itself is so talented that you expect much more, but it doesn't produce, and it's been like that for, I think, a year.
Jan?
Well, I think sometimes it's unfair. I have to say sometimes it's unfair that players, and if you think back with Leroy Sané moment, Özil, Rashford, sometimes you can say when they're not playing good, we always talk about their body language, they're not interesting. But I think Marcus has taken it to another level. As Frank is saying, he hasn't seemed that he's been interesting. He doesn't seem to identify by Manchester United. I'm not in his head. I can't say if that's true. I just say what I see. And I think Manchester United, we started the show today talking about Haaland, the engagement. Now I'm starting to speak in languages I don't understand what I'm talking about. But it's the way that he invests his energy in the team, and you don't see that from Marcus Rashford. Frank is saying that what a lot of pundits will be saying, they say, but he's so talented. But you can't live by talent alone. I'm wondering, and I have no idea what's going on with Marcus Rashford, one of the best players or potential best players England have had, but at the moment he's not producing. And by the wages, he's always talking about PSG. Why should PSG get him? Give me one reason for PSG to take him on. And I think they were just saying that because there is a club that they know have money.
Okay, Ale, who has the best trivela technique in the current generation, Vinicius or Yamal?
Lamine Yamal has been far more consistent. It seems to be every game we see the outside of the left foot ball, and the understanding that he has with Rafinha has become perfect. Has become almost a certainty. When you see Rafinha running through the middle and Yamal with a little space on the outside, on the right-hand side, and he just gets his head up, it becomes automatic. Here you go, tres dedos is what we call it.
Yep.
Tres dedos. Pa! He just slaps that ball, and it's not only the fact that he's seeing the space, it's not only the fact that he's seeing the pass, it's that he's delivering the pass with the right pace, which is actually inviting Rafinha to tap the ball in. He is doing a great job. And in seeing the game, in being able to process information and then execute physically the pass, Lamine Yamal is something special.
Yeah, and does Reyna still have a future at Dortmund?
Ooh, that is a good question. How should I answer that? Does anybody have a future at Dortmund? I mean, that is the first question. Because now I can't see that. I can't see that they will suddenly now they have to do something at Dortmund. There are people in and around the club with Watzke, with Ricken, with Kehl, and with Samara, and there are so many people. And that somebody will stand up with an American flag and say, you know what we're going to do? We're going to build this team on Reyna. I can't see that.
Ale?
Gio?
Gio Reyna.
Does Gio have a future at Dortmund? Gio! There was a moment in which he was hot. He was hot with Dortmund. He was hot. But injuries and injuries and more injuries. And if you cannot be available for selection, then you become an afterthought, forgotten. And that's what has happened with Gio Reyna. And then he went to the Premier League last year or whenever it was, and that didn't quite work out, and then came back and has been injured. He played the other day in Champions League, and it's like he was on the starting lineup because doing part of the fact that Dortmund has so many injuries themselves. We all see the starting lineup. Gio! Hey! Call your mom. Gio is playing. Gio. I don't think so. I honestly don't know what his future is, but at Dortmund they know what they have in Gio Reyna, and they still don't play him consistently. And they're the ones that have seen his development. That's not a good sign.
Okay. The next question says, who's been the biggest dudes? I'm wondering if it's duds, but maybe dudes, in the Champions League this season, in your opinion? So it could be dudes and duds. Let's just do that.
It's a big difference.
I just don't know if somebody would write the biggest dudes.
What is dude?
I think it might be the biggest dudes.
Yeah.
Dude is a guy.
Like guys.
Yeah, but dude, you could say like,
Hey, dude.
they're a dude, they're doing really well. They're strolling through the Champions League this year. So let's give our dudes or duds, whichever you prefer, guys.
Okay, that was
whichever
very
you
clear.
prefer.
Okay, very
Do you want to pick a dud or a dude?
I'm looking for a proper Oxford English speaking. So I will start with UK to make that the definition first.
I mean, I'm from Middlesbrough. I don't know if that counts.
Exactly. By the way, okay, I was with the guy from UEFA today, and he made his university education at Teesside University, and I say, "Are you
Fine
from Middlesbrough?"
establishment.
Yeah, he said, I'm sorry, this will probably come out wrong, but he said, why are you from Middlesbrough? Now he said, I was so bad in school that I ended up at Teesside. How can you say that? And he said, you can't say that about Teesside University.
Wow.
Educational. And then he added, great place to live. And I said, yes, I 100% agree. A Teesside girl, Kay. We love you and we love Teesside. Back to the dudes. I'm not sure that a Norwegian English is the right one, but if I can say one player that I like and I love to see him back, that is Robert Lewandowski. I love to see Robert at the moment. Yeah, dude.
Frank.
So this is an individual or this is a team?
I don't know. I don't even know. What does it even mean? Nedum's interior decorator, regular contributor, in fact. I told you not to come to me. Let's skip this one. Right.
So is Frank giving an answer?
For me, if it's a team, we have to go for Brest. I mean, they show to the world, Brest. Don't go the wrong way. You know, stay focused on football. So, So Brest for me. They should as a team, and yesterday again they won against. I don't want to be mistaken. I forgot. No, PSV. They won against PSV and Dortmund.
They're so great. I don't even know what they're doing right now.
No, about what? Well, they are.
Come on, keep going, Frank. Keep going, Frank. We love you. Keep going.
We're talking about a small team, and because you know my love for Canada, so you have to pick one dude. I will go for Jonathan David. You know? I mean, the guy scored 6 goals in the Champions League with Lille. and they won against Atletico, against Real Madrid, and I forgot another one. So, yeah, Jonathan David.
I'll tell you.
So this is welcome.
This is my pet, by the way. This is my pet. You know?
Welcome to the segment where Frank is telling everything he can't remember. That was brilliant.
Don't really want Frank as a lawyer. He's presenting your case. Here are the evidence. Here are the evidence, and I said, I don't remember. I forgot that evidence. It was a good idea, but I forgot it.
I have the evidence that he's not guilty, but I can't remember where I put it. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know that, Kay? Do you know that's a 49ers, San Francisco 49ers Christmas pants?
Oh, we got to see the pants after all.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
So,
Come on.
Where's the rest of the Santa outfit then, Frank?
Well, I thought I could wear it, but maybe I keep it for December 24th, maybe. I don't
Okay,
have the
look
top.
out. That's coming up. Okay.
You better
Ali, are you
look out.
happy for your former Galaxy team for winning MLS Cup?
As happy as I am for the Galaxy having won, I'm happier for Greg Vanney, who's a head coach, was a coach of mine with Chivas USA, but even happier for my guy, Jim Liston, who was our fitness guy with the Galaxy back in 2002 when we won the first title for the LA Galaxy, and has been a really good friend of mine over the course of my career here in Major League Soccer. I love me some Jim Liston, so if he's watching, congratulations, Jim. Proud of you.
I like that. The backroom staff as well, or maybe the stuff that you don't hear of as much, getting the shout
You don't
out.
win titles without guys like Jim Liston and the staff that he works with behind the scenes.
Never hear Frank talking about the backroom staff at France. Never mind.
No,
All right.
no. No, I didn't.
No. Okay.
He can't remember who he was.
I can't remember.
I have to say as well, Frank. Frank, you talked so fondly about the groundskeepers at Chelsea a few shows ago, and I saw somebody write so fondly that he doesn't even remember their names.
Yes, they're really special people. Yes. They're really special to me. Really special. Really special.
Oh, poor Frank.
You know what he calls the groundskeeper at Chelsea?
Yeah, I know.
Hey, dude, hey.
Well, he actually called them the grassmen.
You, come here.
You.
Oh. Okay. Kay ranked these places in terms of living in them. Spain, England, and USA.
Okay. Oh,
I'm gonna
that's a
upset
tough one.
somebody.
Yeah, but come
No,
on.
no,
It
no.
depends. It depends where you live. I'm very sorry, but it depends where you live. We were talking about England. If you live in London and you live in Middlesbrough, it's two different stories.
I lived in the two,
If you live in,
I lived in Middlesbrough.
Yeah, I know, but if
most
you
of
live
my-
in the US,
Yeah.
if you live in the US and you live in Los Angeles, or you live, I don't know, in Cleveland, it's two different stories. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
And if you live in
watch
north
out,
of
watch
Spain
out,
and
watch
south
out.
of Spain.
Watch out.
Hey, what's your problem with Cleveland?
I know,
What's your
I
problem
know.
with Cleveland?
What's your problem with Middlesbrough? What's your
I'm
problem
not
with
against
Middlesbrough?
Cleveland. I thought about golf. I thought about golf. You know, so it's what I thought about Cleveland. You know what I mean? But it's because it's a brand. It's a brand. Okay.
Frank,
But
you-
whatever.
In fact,
Frank-
Middlesbrough used to
You know
actually
what?
be in Cleveland, but that's another Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland.
Anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
yes. But that's going to lose
Go for
everybody.
it, Kay.
Okay,
Go for it, Kay.
Spain top. The lifestyle living in Spain has to be top. Living in Madrid.
Wow, no.
Oh, come on.
Madrid
Why
is
do people
fantastic.
retire to
Kay,
Spain?
It's your question.
Yeah.
It's
It's
your
not
answer,
my
okay?
question.
Don't
Kay.
listen to Frank. He's wearing
Madrid
Santa
is
pants.
fantastic.
Yeah, okay, rank. Okay. Because
Madrid
I
is
don't
one of the
know-
best
I don't know
cities in the
Spain.
world
I never
to live
met.
in.
I never met him. I don't remember meeting him.
You don't remember meeting who?
Spain. I I don't know.
What's happening?
The guy doesn't know. I don't know what talking. Who is Spain? I never know.
Is there anybody listening in the Leboeuf household? Frank needs help. Can anybody come to the? Can anybody?
Yes, he's not right.
I need to sleep.
It's Europe's finest capital city. Sorry, Frank. No, I'm just joking. Okay, so Madrid. Okay, Spain top.
All right.
Okay.
This is where it gets really tricky. This is where it gets tricky. Because I absolutely love where I live in the USA.
Oh, okay.
I love it so much. People and I've lived in another part of the USA, and people said you're moving to Connecticut, and we love it up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're right. In England, like I did live in Middlesbrough, and I lived in London for 8 years as well, Frank. And London is my favourite city.
Okay.
But quality of life living in London, I wasn't on footballers' wages, Frank. So that factors into it.
I don't know what you mean.
So I'm sorry to my homeland. I still love you, but it's going to go Spain, USA, England.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. That is honest.
Friendly
Kay,
fire.
you're honest.
Friendly fire.
Yes.
And Kay knows as well how proud the Teessiders are. So if this will be the Evening Gazette in Middlesbrough, this will be the front page and 5 pages inside. So well done, well done. You were honest. You were honest.
So thank you very much.
Ich glaube, das ist nicht gut.
Frank thought of saying
short-circuited tonight.
Yeah. But Frank thought of saying that London is nice, but he can't remember if he lived there.
You're not welcome back to England, by the way.
Oh, I'm always
after what just happened. After what just happened.
I just ranked them. I didn't say it was bad to live there.
Well,
I've not lived in England since 2006.
You didn't say it was great. You didn't say it was great.
Kay is royal in Teesside.
No,
She
you're
would all
wanted.
be welcome.
Dead or alive. They want you in
Yeah, by my mum,
Middlesbrough,
who never misses
you're
extra
wanted.
time and is always telling me, well, in England, this wouldn't happen. Well, you know it's better in England because this, and she'll watch this and she'll tell me off for this.
Yeah.
She's at my house now, here in the USA.
She loves England so much that she's here.
She won't come back. She won't get to come back either.
She's not.
Oh,
she
really loves England so much that she's here.
She's here helping me with the kids. She's here for Christmas.
Next week it will be in the papers. What happened to the Murrays? They never turn up in Teesside anymore.
Oh, but I love my native Teesside, and it's been too long away. Hopefully ESPN will find a reason to send me back there. But now that we don't cover the championship, I just put it out there, you know. Yeah.
No, they're going to send you back there when they don't need you anymore.
That's
the only
not kind,
reason they're
Frank.
going to send you back there.
That's not kind, Frank.
That wasn't kind. No.
Oh, but I mean, I love. I mean,
you've changed, Frank.
You love Middlesbrough. You love Middlesbrough only if you were born in Middlesbrough. I mean, you have to be fair. There are so many areas in France where you love those places
Yes,
because you were
loved
born there.
Middlesbrough, who went to Teesside University.
Yeah, because the guy's a liar. He's a real liar, and we love him because he's from Norway, and Norway people are very nice people. So we try. We have the tendency to believe those people, but he's a liar.
So I just want to summarize. I just want to summarize the world champion, Frank Leboeuf's evening. First of all, he can't remember anything. Then he started insulting every people around the world, starting with Teesside, going back to Norway, going back to USA. What a performance, Frank. Fantastic.
Yeah, what a performance.
Again, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I reiterate, if you need a lawyer, Frank is not your guy.
No, he is not.
Not your guy. If you need him to support you, he's not your guy.
Okay, so this is funny. For Frank and Ale.
Okay.
Which Norwegian has the better hair, Haaland or Jan?
Oh. All right. Okay. Oh, hello. All right, a little closer would be better.
Right now, Haaland, I have to say, Jan, you have the worst haircut I ever seen on you. You always had a good haircut, and today I was wondering what's wrong with him today. Is that because there is that question that you did?
What's that Jim Carrey film, Liar Liar? Is that Frank today? Frank, can you just get everything off your chest?
No, Frank has started to
I'm Frank.
Can I explain myself? You liar, liar.
Explain yourself to the lawyer.
Jim Carrey. I have been in 0 degrees in Santa Claus land for 4 hours. I had a hat on, so I had to have the hair down like this, you liar, liar. Yeah, hair, my hair. So that's why I'm. But I love this new Frank. He's so honest. I love that. He's gonna take a new. But I think I got a better hair. I think I got a better hair.
No, I go for you because you always have a nice haircut, I have to say. And
Except today.
I mean, that's ugly. I love what you have.
Ugly. Ugly. He went to ugly.
That's okay. I mean, the shaved hair and the long hair. I mean, what the hell is that? No, that's not good. That's not good.
Hang on. Did you just say this is the worst haircut you've ever had? But I'll go for you.
Can I just say it's? I mean, honestly, some of us, and by us I mean Frank and certainly myself, we really don't have a lot of room to talk when it comes to hair. So for us to tell Jan that his hair is horrible or ugly today, I think it's out of place, frankly.
No,
I have to say, I'm gonna wait. You had your chance, Frank.
Get mean, girl.
Hey, you already called him a liar. You called him. You called him ugly.
You have 1 minute.
Hey, you already called him a liar. You already called him ugly. What else do you want from Jan? I am taking Jan's hair. I am taking Jan's hair.
They will ask me tomorrow, what did you do last night? Now I was sitting with this French guy, sitting in his pajama, and listened to him being the most honest guy in the history of ESPN.
You only like Middlesbrough you're born there. This is the ugliest haircut I've seen from you, Jan. You take your names today, Frank.
I just want to say one thing. I have decided to have my hair like that. It's a haircut that I have. I could have. You are the man. You are the best. Yeah, I cannot do that. That's for sure. I cannot do that. Really, if I decide, I can let my hair grow if I want. I will look horrible because it's not the way I see it. But I have another haircut if needed. I can have like only there with long hair, and nothing above. That would be a haircut. That would be horrible. So I'm sorry, Mr. Ali. That's a choice. That's a real choice.
I think it's the only choice. It's the only choice, Frank.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Oh my gosh.
I like this new Frank. I like this new Frank.
Yeah, this is the offensive Frank. Never mind defensive.
Yes.
Can we talk about haircut or not? Can we talk about
I don't know if I want to hear it.
She loves touching her hair.
Whoa.
I don't know if I want to.
I love it.
touching
I just want to say that I love it. I love your hair and I love your style.
We know who you are.
Too late.
You can't sit with us, Frank. Goodbye. That's the end of Extra Time.
Very violent today. Too late.
Very violent behaviour. Very unnecessary. Really uncalled for. Sorry about that, everybody.